Hello, welcome to True Crime Tuesday. My name is Adam, and I am attempting to become the most prolific reviewer of all time. And I'm currently working through a true crime series called 12 from Hell Part 2 by Greene. And the book that I just finished is called The Kentucky Cannibal, the true story of an outlaw, murderer, and man-eater. It tells the story of Boone Helm. So basically, Boone Helm was this guy who was really wild in his youth in Kentucky, and he decided that he wanted to go out west to the gold rush and kind of escape. And he convinced his cousin to go with him, but his cousin backed out, and then Boone stabbed him in his heart. So clearly not the most rational of people, because why would you even need somebody to go with you? Later on he was completely fine working independently, but then he gets arrested and then sent to a mental asylum where he escapes, and then he goes out west, and he basically has a path of destruction across the American West and parts of Canada, and he gets arrested, and his brother eventually pulls some strings and says, basically, you can go fight in the Confederate Army, or you can come and work for me. And Boone is like, well, I like the Confederate Army, but I don't want my brother having told me what to do all the time. So he steals a horse, and he leaves. The shocking part about Boone Helm is that he had a propensity in survival and non-survival situations to kill people and eat parts of them. So mostly these were survival situations, but there was one situation where it wasn't exactly a survival situation, and he would treat the meat like he would treat horse meat or something. So I guess that's shocking. I don't know. I didn't find the story very interesting, actually. Maybe it's just the way that Greene was telling it, because Greene has this habit of kind of telling things from the killer's perspective, right? And he doesn't do a very good job here, because I think a lot of the things that he says are invention, because this is a guy who was barely literate, who lived over 120 years ago. And so the evidence about what he did is very, very sparse. And he was connected to some other bigger things in history, so we know about that, but we don't know exactly what his motivations were. I think that he was just a bit insane, because why would you kill your cousin like that? It doesn't make any sense. So the narration, that part doesn't really work, and there's lots of invention, I feel, with this particular book. Whereas the other books, when he talks about murderers who are more recent, there's more documentation, so you can go back and you can actually read what happened, and you can see that he's left things out because, he has some limitations of time or whatever. So you can see that he's left things out, but not that he's invented things. And in this one, I think that there's a lot of invention. So what do you think? If you've read this book, maybe put your review in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.